we're not doing any we're not doing any house tours. We're not doing any vlogs. We are showing as little of the house as possible. Just so don't have any expectations on that. Well, I don't know if this will be where I put my camera. I don't know if I'll move stuff. I had to get the bare minimum set up to like going so that I could stream today and stuff. So there's literally nothing else in this room other than my desk, this light, and like a bunch of wires. So this is natural light. There's not a single artificial light in my room other than this, which is kind of nice. I like being in front of the window. I mean, I wish I could just have the window be like a window focal point of the room, but I really didn't like how my old window in my last house would hit the camera and it would like mess with my lighting a lot. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, so if your camera faces a window when it's open, it makes your face really dark, and it makes the foreground really dark and the background really bright, and it just like messes. It's not great for like a cam setup. So yeah, it's been quite the adventure. I have to tweak it a little bit. I look really pale and I shouldn't be this pale, so I need to add some warmth to the tone, but I think it'll be good. I just have to mess with it a little bit. I love the room. The room is massive. You can't really tell from this camera angle, but this room is huge. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do in here. I think the better camera angle is probably to have my camera over there, and then I can put like bookshelves and cute stuff behind me. It's kind of boring having like closet doors and stuff. So moving is so stressful. I can't even begin to tell y'all. We went to the Swedish furniture store yesterday. The line, it like goes around the block. It took us about 40 minutes just to get into the store, and then they're sold out of like literally everything. We got home, we moved my entire setup, we packed half of Brennan's setup, and then we came back to the new house. So I did the countertop desk, so it's like a 98-inch countertop that you can kind of convert into a desk. And so I have these two like filing cabinets on the sides, and then the countertop on top. Well, Brennan's doing the same thing, and I had some spare cabinets that are in like the black color, and that's the like theme Brennan's going for. And so I was like, you can just use mine. I'll buy like some temporary ones, because they were out of the white ones. Of course, they're out of everything. And turns out one of the like little feet broke off of it, so it was like half an inch too short. So the desk was like kind of like this a little bit. It just was not that funny. So we ended up going back this morning. We were like, oh, we're on top of this. It's a Monday. People work. We'll get there right when it opens. The line was like an hour today. I don't know why. Like this, you would think that would be less people on a Monday morning, but there was actually way more people. But we got through it, and I put my setup together, and we did it in like probably an hour. And now we're here streaming, and I'm really excited about it. Okay. Wobbly furniture just has extra character. I don't know about that. Not when you have PCs on it, man. Imagine your PC just sliding off. I'd cry. Yo, stop calling my walls naked. I just moved. Give me some slack, people, okay? My goodness. You want me to go? I could go put a Fem Stuff sign right there. That's the only thing I brought over. That's all I got. We got an adjustable base for our bed. So when people lay flat, when people who have snoring issues lay flat, they're basically like their throat kind of closes up, and that's like where the snoring originates from. And so if you get an adjustable base for your bed and you tilt your head up just slightly, it's not like this, you just tilt your head up like a little bit, it not completely, because I mean you might have sleep apnea, which is like a different thing, but if you have like just regular snoring issues, it helps dramatically. There's actually like, so I have a remote controller for the base, and there's a button that says snore, and you just hit the snore button and it automatically lifts the head just enough to stop the person from snoring. It's amazing.
Congrats on the house.
Wow, it's actually such a beautiful sight right there. I wish people weren't weird and I could show you cool stuff, but we have this like really beautiful mountain range, and you can see like Mount Hood from here and stuff, and it's just so pretty. It's like really picturesque outside. How long did it take to? Well, I mean, honestly, the setup was very simple, and I attribute that to how streamlined all of the stream equipment has gotten, honestly. But yeah, it was like maybe an hour. And then the hardest part was like building furniture, moving furniture and stuff like that. That took freaking forever. So I want to eventually make a U desk. So I want this and then like a U, you know? But Swedish Furniture Store was out of the 72-inch countertop. They only had the 98, and I'm not about to put 3 98s in here. So no, all the baby stuff gets here this coming weekend. I'm really excited. We get to start doing the nursery stuff, the crib and the like changing table dresser. We already have like the mattress, and we have a snoo and some other stuff, but it's all coming together. I'm literally using one of my like dining room chairs. I ordered a Herman Miller, or I'm going to. I like have it picked out, and I want a special custom color, so I have to call it in. I can't order it online, and it's a pain in my butt, but it'll be worth it. This chair is actually reasonably comfortable, so I'm not that mad about it. But yeah, not ideal. Not entirely. I found a crib and a changing table that I really liked, but it has some like natural wood tones to it, so I just wanted to get it into the room before I start painting or choosing paint or designs and stuff like that. So we'll see. No charred bot. We got really, really lucky. It was basically like first try, and then we conceived. So yeah, I was very surprised. I was not expecting it to be so quick. Nope. I got really lucky with my pregnancy. No morning sickness, no food aversions, no cravings. The only real like major pregnancy side effect symptom that I had was like I was extraordinarily fatigued in the first trimester. But once we got out of the first trimester, it's been, knock on wood, very smooth. Although now that I'm literally like a week and a half away from the third trimester, I'm like very close to my third trimester. I'm starting to get really uncomfortable. Just uncomfortable. It's harder to bend over. Like my legs get really sore if I stand or walk around too much. It's harder to sleep now. Always freaking hungry. So it's a lot. I mean, we are cautiously optimistic, but yeah, I mean, we have full expectations. The nice thing is that Brennon and I both, you know, set our own hours. We both work from home, so it's definitely gonna be a 2-parent job and not a 1-parent job, or we won't have to like trade off. We can both pretty much be dedicated, especially in the early days. So I'm excited, definitely nervous, but excited. Nothing about this setup is permanent. We literally moved everything over and just got it working so I could stream. So I don't even know if this is I don't even know where I'm putting my desk. I don't know where I'm changing my camera. I don't know where anything's going to go yet. We'll see. It's also not great that I don't have like all the furniture pieces that I need. So who knows? It's going to be a while. That's not a like door. That's like a closet door. And then I have this door, and then I have this door. You can see like the frames. So there's like, and then I have another closet over here. It says closet, hallway, bathroom. My bathroom's so close, even closer than my last bathroom. I'm really excited. My peas are gonna be super fast. It's gonna be great. Maybe eventually, George. We don't have any window coverings right now, like window treatments. So I don't want to show anything outside of my window. So maybe eventually when I have like stuff covering the window and like my room is like final, I might do something. Like I'll be more willing to show you guys what I have going on behind the scenes than I am now. The dogs are downstairs, so you're not going to be seeing the dogs on my stream as much anymore. Brennon and I are kind of swapping places, so the boys will be in his stream more often because his office is on the first floor, and the dogs are going to be more confined to the first floor because we have like this great flooring situation where it's like stain resistant, scratch resistant, waterproof, all of that stuff. And they ruined our carpets in the last house. They're not invited upstairs as much. I mean, I think pay to win is never a good model, but I think case openings, especially for a free to play game, microtransactions are the rage, man. If you're gonna enjoy free content, then obviously they have to make money somehow. And I think microtransactions are a good way for people who want to spend the money, and who can't afford to don't have to, and they can still experience the game. And free to play games keep communities alive, so big fan. I mean, I went from a full keyboard to I guess an 80%, and it was a very easy transition. And then I went to a 60%, and it took me a little bit, but once you figure out the function key, it's really easy. So I started streaming as like not even a hobby. I started streaming because I was trying to figure out what Twitch was. But end of 2013, and then we just did it here and there, and then probably I would say mid 2014 is like when I started taking it really seriously, and I was basically working and streaming full time, and then I quit my job end of 2015, and now it's 2020, baby. We're still going strong, so I'm glad it worked out. You know, it's really funny going back and watching my old VODs and seeing when my old stream room was so empty, and then where it ended up 5 years later.
Fem hype, fem heart, fem hype.
God, it was so good.
Hype.
The background was great. We'll get there eventually. The one thing I miss about having like a 9-to-5 job is just being able to like leave work. You know? This job really is a 24-hour job. Like, it's not just about your stream. It's also about your social media presence and your community, online and offline. So you end up putting a lot more into it than just like a regular 9-to-5, for sure. Yeah, when I was working full-time and streaming full-time, I would get up at like 7:30. I would have an hour and 50. Well, no, towards the end when I worked for Ubisoft, my commute was only 20 minutes. But before, when I worked at EA, it was like an hour and 15-minute commute. And then I would work full time, so I'd do an 8-hour day, and then I'd commute home, and then I would pretty much eat some food, and then immediately boot up stream, and I would stream till like 2-3 in the morning. And then I'd sleep for like 4 hours, and then I'd get up and I'd do it all over again. I was very tired in those days. What's your greatest accomplishment? Probably all of the crazy charity streams that we did. I did a really cool Red Cross stream where we raised like $80,000 in like a day. and we did some silly things, and it was really fun. The super big charity like events like Gamers for Giving is super cool to be involved with too. We've done so many charity tournaments. Man, I remember I bleached my hair and I dyed it purple for Extra Life that one year. Giving back's really awesome.